Hello, bridge players. Welcome once again to the discussion of the bidding hands from the bidding contest of BBO. We're going to hear from the man who makes the hands, who brings the hands and contacts the experts, Marc Smith himself. Let's hear it from Marc.
Hello, Mark. How are you doing?
Good. Tired after all the events in South America and then Europe, but ready to go for another month.
So let's start as usual with hands from last month. Well, number 2 was this hand where we hailed the minors, 6-4 in the minors, right?
Yeah. The first question was whether partners double was takeout or penalties.
Yeah.
And the general feeling on the panel was that it should be takeout.
Good.
4 spades and king to 4 or king to 5 clubs is what you want them to have.
Yeah.
A number of panelists say either start with 4 hearts to make a slam, try and bid 5 clubs next, or they just bid 6 clubs, or they bid 5 no trumps to get them to pick a slam. Popular choice, popular pass, which was also the most popular choice on the panel, but I downgraded it to 8 out of 10 because 14 out of 22 panelists didn't think it was penalty, so they bid on.
Yeah.
What was most surprising was that the second most popular choice amongst it was 4 clubs and 4 diamonds, which both of thought were pretty weak. You haven't thought about what partners got.
Well, let's see number 4, I think. This was the hand where partner splintered over our support in spades.
Right, now the question on this hand, and this was where we got a 76% vote from the competitors. This was the lowest scoring hand of the month because 76% voted for
4 spades.
4 spades. And the question was obviously, is the hand worth too good for 4 spades? And 18 out of the 22 panelists said yes. You know, if you imagine partners got a good hand with spades and short clubs, you imagine how much worse your hand could be for a 2 spade bid.
Yeah.
You could have jack to 3, 2 small, king, queen to 4 or something. For the panel was whether you bid 4 hearts or 5 spades, and some just bid 6 spades.
Then we have number 7.
Yeah, again, people haven't thought about the hand. You have to think about how the hand's going to play when you're bidding. I mean, give partner on this hand, let's say partner's got king, queen, 5 clubs and nothing. Clearly, you're not going to be able to make 3. I mean, 56% bid 3 no trumps. I mean, how many tricks have you got in 3 no trumps? 8.
8, yeah.
And yet you're going to make 5 clubs easily. Most of the panel did 3 spades, you know, but whether you bid 3 spades or 3 diamonds or 4 clubs or even 4 spades or 5 clubs was okay. They were all better than 3 no trumps.
Yeah, the aces are not a source of trick. They are a stopper. They are control of a suit, but they don't offer more than that.
Now, hand 8 raised a number of important questions.
Okay, hand 8. Yes.
Because, you know, people playing transfers over a club now is much more common.
Okay.
So people should need to understand how to defend against it. I mean, a number of panelists just bid 3 no trump, which is obviously one option. But those who bid a spade pointed out that if it had gone a club past a spade natural, you would double. And that's what bidding a spade here shows. Yeah. A hand that would have doubled had it gone a club past a spade double.
Exactly.
But double of 1 heart shows hearts. And you can't double and say, okay, when partner bids 2 hearts, I'll bid 2 no trump. That now shows a big balanced hand with hearts. You can't not show hearts once you've shown them.
Yeah.
Which is why at the table where somebody did that, partner had 4 hearts, so they bid 4 hearts over 3 no trump, and you end up playing in 5 diamonds down 1.
Ooh.
All right, the new set.
Where we start with a difficult hand because we've got a void in partners opening suit at the 4 level. 19 high card points, mostly controls. We have ace king, and ace. We've got a 6 card suit in spades, but it's just ace 10 9. Do I want to play 4 spades or do I want to play in diamonds? And if I want to play in diamonds, which I think it's the right thing to do, what level do I want to play in?
Well, the question is, vulnerable against not. What do you expect from four diamonds?
Yeah, well, let's say king, queen, jack, eighth. I think that would be the least I would expect from partner.
How many tricks does that give you? Yeah, gives you 7 diamond tricks and ace, king, ace, king, ace.
Exactly. What you're telling me is that 6 diamonds right away is a possibility.
I did 6 diamonds at the table. I had the tens at the table. Partner had ace, queen, jack to 8. It doesn't really matter what else he's got.
Yeah. So
Well,
we only have left
yeah,
the jump to
probably.
the slam.
Or Blackwood, I suppose. People don't like to do a slam without Blackwood.
Yeah.
Well, I think raising diamonds or bidding for that drum, I suspect will be the most popular choices.
And have you got any votes so far?
I've got 6 diamonds, 5 diamonds, 4 no trump, and 5 clubs. So
okay. All right.
5 clubs arguably should be some sort of try.
Yeah, I had heard that minors might not be to play, but to show control, such. All right, let's see hand number 2, where they open a diamond, which shows 1 or more diamonds, 11 to 15. Partner entered with 3 spades. They doubled, 4 hearts, I suppose, and now opener beat 3 no trump, which in general I suppose he's got some kind of stopper in spades, but also he doesn't have 4 hearts. So now the question is, what do we do in the pass out position? Shall we double for the hard lead maybe, or shall we pass?
It's a good question.
Sorry.
It's a good question whether double asks for a spade lead and tells them to lead a heart.
You think it asks for a spade lead? I mean, it's partner suit after all.
Yes, yeah, usually double in that situation says lead the suit. But although from the comments I've got in, most panelists seem to think double asks for a spade lead, and some think it asks for a non-spade lead. So the options are pass, double, and 4 spades.
Definitely. Well, and I suppose double is the most common.
At the moment, pass and double are dead even with 4 spades third. At tables, 4 spades was the winning action. Because 4 spades was 1 down and 3 no trumps was cold.
So I guess they have six tricks in clubs or something like that.
Yeah, they have. The opener has 6 club tricks: the ace, queen of hearts, and the ace of spades.
I see. Let's go to hand number 3, where we open a diamond on a 18 high card points hand with a 6-3-2. And now they beat 2 hearts, which I suppose is weak. Partner passed, south passed, and it's our turn.
I think this is going to be. I think this will be the least contentious of the month.
Okay. I suppose. Sorry. 2 no trump.
Yeah, and that'll be the most popular choice, I suspect. The alternatives are 3 diamonds and 3 no trump.
Okay.
3 diamonds is not really enough, and it's interesting in that if partner's going to let you play a part score, you'd rather play in diamonds.
Yeah.
If partner's good, but he's more likely to be game over 2 no trump than he is over 3 diamonds.
Yeah, so the things to avoid in this one, I guess, are double.
Yeah, double's definitely wrong. Yeah. I predict the most popular choice of competition entrance will be 3 diamonds. And I predict the most popular choice on the panel will be 2 no trump.
Okay, hand number 4. This case, partner opened 2 spades, which is weak, 6 cards. They enter with 3 clubs, and we have an 11 high card points hand, but a 5-5 in the majors. That includes ace king 5th in spades. Now they beat 5 clubs, and we have to decide whether to because we beat only 3 spades over partners.
Well, I've had a couple of complaints about 3 spades, but But to me, it's obvious.
Oh, really?
I mean, if you bid 4 spades, you're almost certain lefty's going to bid 5 clubs. So I bid 3 spades, hoping he would bid 4 clubs past. Now I can bid 4 spades, and I might get to play the 4 spades.
All right.
That was my logic. In the other room, they bid 4 spades and they bid 5 clubs.
So we could say that you wanted them to make the last guess.
Well, I figured that lefty was going to raise clubs. So if I let him raise clubs to the 4 level, I might just be allowed to play it in 4 spades. But if I bid 4 spades, I make him bid 5 clubs, and now I've got this problem. I mean, I still have the problem because he jumped to 5 clubs, but
Well, the thing about beating 5 spades is that what if they go down? Because, I mean, can partner have Queen Jack fifth in spades and nothing more?
no, he's in second seat, so he should have 6.
But only Queen Jack, or should he have another card somewhere?
Yeah, well, he's like he's having another card, yeah.
Yeah. So we might have 3 tricks in 5 clubs. But then again, we might have only 1.
How many tricks do you expect to make in spades?
I think 10 tricks we can make in spades. How many tricks do you expect to do in spades?
I think 9.
9.
I had the hand at the table. I thought that if I bid 5 spades, it's probably going to be 300. So even if I've judged correctly and they can make 4 clubs, they can make 5 clubs. I'm only saving 3 imps.
Okay.
Whereas if I pass and they go down in 4 clubs, my upside is much more. Or if they can make 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other possibility, that we have only 1 trick in defense.
Yeah.
I mean, the jump to 5 clubs might be based on a spade void, for example.
It might, yeah.
So we have no tricks there, and
yeah, I know there's no guarantee you can beat 6 clubs.
Yeah, I think I would pass.
Pass is right.
What?
I think pass is right.
All right. I think I would pass just because if I beat 3 spades before, well, I did it for a reason. You explained the reason. I had not thought about that. But the reason I thought about was that I didn't want to push them too fast to 6, for example.
It just looks as though if you bid 4 spades, you know they're going to bid 5 clubs.
I think I was giving them more information if I bid 4 spades right away than just bidding 3. So
I agree. Yeah.
That's what I think, that maybe they have made a mistake. So that's what I'm hoping for when I pass.
Yeah, I mean, as it had at the table, 5 clubs was 2 down, and so was 5 spades.
Wow.
Because partner had king, queen, X of diamonds. So we got a spade, a heart, and 2 diamonds.
Number 5. In this case, we open a heart. We have a 6-4 with 14 high card points. And partner beat a spade. We have 3 cards in spades. Now we beat 2 clubs to show our second suit. And partner beat 2 diamonds, which is forcing game, or game forcing. And we need to decide, I suppose, whether to support and at what level, or if we'd like to rebeat our hearts.
Yeah,
I think.
Right. So the choices are 2 hearts, 2 spades, and 3 spades are the choices.
All right. 2 hearts, 2 spades, and 3. Well, I think I would beat 3 spades. I have noticed that after suit forcing, it's common to jump when you have a better hand. So
yeah, to show also it shows real space support rather than just preference.
Okay.
I mean, my preference is to bid 2 hearts because I think I've got a lot of things to say on this hand, and so I'll try and do it as cheaply as possible.
And don't you think by bidding 2 hearts and then supporting spades later, You're gonna be looking like a man with a doubleton honor in spades only.
And it depends. I mean, if it goes two hearts and partner bids two no trump, I can bid three spades. If he bids two spades, I can bid four diamonds. Although, I mean, the argument that I've heard from some panelists as well is they bid two spades. If their partner bids two no trump, they can bid three hearts. So you must have an 8-card maker suit set.
Then let's move on to the next. This is number 6, where partner opened 3 diamonds. Second position, non-vulnerable against vulnerable opponents, and we've got quite a nice hand. 18 high card points with ace king third in diamonds. So I guess we have to decide whether to bid 3 no trump, 3 spades, I'm guessing here, or supporting diamonds right away. Am I right?
Those are 3 options. I've got one more option that's been voted for already.
3 hearts?
No.
4 no trump?
No.
Too much. Well, I hope it's not pass, but I don't know.
Yeah, pass.
Pass! Oh my god.
Well, I mean, partner's got a heart stop. He'd probably be able to make 3 no trump, but if he hasn't,
You might
can't
get a
make 3 no trump.
spade, but if he hasn't, maybe you get a spade lead. And now you have 9 tricks.
Yeah.
I mean,
My man bid 3 no trumps, and they led their 5-5 heart. But I have some sympathy with 3 spades. At the moment, I've got 3 for 3 no trump, 3 for pass, and 1 for 3 spades. So
let's go to number 7. In this case, they open 2 hearts, which can be a 5-card suit. Partner beat 4 spades. They beat 5 hearts, and we've got only ace jack in spades and the king of clubs. It sounds like little, but I guess for partner it must be a mountain. That 4 spades jump shows not only a good hand in terms of I mean, high card points strength, I guess, but also great spades. I would say king, queen, 8, something like that. I would like to.
well, 7 probably. Yeah, 7.
Okay, expect 7. So we've
King
got
queen to
the
7
ace,
probably.
ace
I
jack.
don't know,
So we complete partners suit. So I think
yeah. So
to
the question
begin
is whether you choice
five,
is
five
pass
or
double or
6.
5 spades.
Oh, pass, double, or 5 spades.
5 spades is 1 down, and 5 hearts is 2 down.
Oh.
I've got votes for all 3 so far. So
Let's see hand number 8.
this hand.
Well, this hand we
4 options here.
4 options. You say. Partner open a diamond. They beat 4 clubs, so we passed, of course, because we only have 8 high card points. Now partner doubled in reopening position. We are vulnerable. They are not, and we get to decide whether to pass, bid hearts, or bid diamonds. And if we bid diamonds, we might get to decide whether to bid 4 or 5. Am I right?
Right, those are the 4 choices, yeah. And I've got votes for all 4. No, I don't. I only have votes for 3 of them at the moment. But unless you count my partner who voted for the 4th.
What did your partner bid again?
He bid 4 hearts.
4 hearts. Oh, well. Your partner is very optimistic about life.
Well, that went for 800 with 5 diamonds cold.
Yeah, well, the thing about passing is that we've got a trick in clubs.
I confess I would pass.
Yeah, I mean, it's a balanced hand. We've got a trick in their suit. It's a pity we have 4 cards supporting diamonds, because partners should have at
Yeah,
least
well,
5.
obviously bidding four diamonds is a sensible alternative.
Isn't 4 diamonds too little?
Yeah, maybe, but 5 diamonds may be too much.
Okay.
This set's probably similar to last month. There'll probably be some reasonably high scores.
Okay. You think it's gonna be easier this time?
Well, Mark, thank you as usual for your
Yes,
input.
indeed.
We
I
hope.
will speak with you at the end of next month, just
Sure.
after I'm back from Thailand. So there you go.
All right. Have a nice.
I'll report on good places to eat.
Okay. Have a nice time there, and
Yeah, you
see
take care.
you again next month.
Yeah, thanks, Hanoi.
Thank
See you later.
Bye. And that was it. I hope you took some pointers to make a better answer for this month bidding challenge. And as usual, I ask you to leave a like on the video and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. See you.